Old killer stare downs as they wait for the bounce. Gorn got the hit out. He's got the football now. Naitanui passes. Whack. Have that, mate. Deft touch from Lewis. McGovern aims for his man on the ground. He's got the footy in his hands. Kent with the mark. 45 metres out. A set shot on a 30-degree angle. He had perfect control over the ball right up until the minute he kicked it. 2 goals can bring this back for the Demons. It's not the score he was looking for.
Schofield obviously loves playing for the club. I can't imagine him being anywhere else. Yo, handballs it. Shepherd marks the ball. He gets boot to the ball. Bug with the mark. He slams that on the boot. Pedersen marks the ball. He gets boot to the ball. McGovern marks it.
A lovely drop pass. Jones enjoying a height advantage. Works it across the ground. Takes it well. Salem with a chance if he keeps a cool head. He's a long way from home, but he's a chance. That ball's travelling. Salem with a massive goal. Gets his first. This game is getting more exciting by the second. He's loving that replay, and he's making sure his opponent knows all about it. Salem shows the goal umpire the right signal. Ruckman awaiting the bounce. A dead straight bounce. Naitanui with the tap. Deft touch from Darling. Gorn onto the ball. It bounced straight into his hands as if he'd just called a puppy with a whistle. A lot of possessions for him. Naitanui with the tap. He got a hold of that one. Marks.
Melksham shown a lot of character with his recent performances. McGovern gets a fist to it. Redden gains possession. Hearn knocks it down. He handballs it. Tyson heading for goal. That's a mark.
Let's hope the shot at goal is as good as the delivery. 25 metres out. Petraka going for number 1. The Demons leading by a single goal. Well, that's what we've come to expect from him. Fantastic goal. His face says it all. The Ruckman conscious of where their teammates are. They wait for the bounce. Punched by Naitanui. Frost sticks out his hands and collects the ball. Lever taps it. Shuey taps. McDonald taps it. Scoops up the ball. Kicked in a flurry. Taken by Garlett.
Garlett is good, but he doesn't always find that best option while in congestion. He kicks the ball. Really solid use of the body to outmark his opponent. Strong mark there.
Takes it well. Maynard kicks hard along the boundary line. There's players everywhere, but somehow he manages to send out the handball. Naitanui intercepts the bouncing ball. Cripps aims for his man on the ground. Guided by Maynard. He handballs. It's with him now. LaCroix. Only the smallest of margins in it now. Oh, he'll be loving that goal when he sees it in the highlights package. LaCroix with the goal, and he runs back into position. All is in readiness. Here's the bounce. Knocks it down in front. The ball in the hands of Cheed. Pick up by Frost. Frost feeds it wide. Nice work from Garlett. Puts boot to ball. Stuck the mitts out and held on to it.
Frost is a great overhead mark, but anything below his knees and he struggles to get down for. If he can add that to his game, he's going to go up another level. Sending it on its way. Shepherd marks the ball. Sending it on its way. Bug takes a contested mark.
Sends the Sharon on its way. Beautiful. Booted by Hunt. We're coming to the end of the first quarter. Shepherd sends one up towards the wing. Jones over the top. Chips it down towards half forward. Pedersen wins the marking contest. A desperate kick there. Stuck the mitts out and held on to it. Well, despite all that effort, we don't have a leader at quarter time. Time to check those stats.
The Eagles and Melbourne are very level on the possession count, which reflects the evenness of this contest.
Thank you very much, Richo. The players have received their instructions and they're ready to start play again.
Set your goals high and don't stop till you get there.
Nat Nui finds his man on the move. Cripps has it. Talking to a football doesn't do much good unless you do it while your opponent is lining up. Jams it on the boot. The contest, no match for him. 35 metres out. Going for goal number 2. He kicks it, gun barrel straight. The Eagles in front, but only one goal the difference.
Darling needs to gain a more familiar and consistent goal-kicking routine. And when he does that, he will be rewarded with more accurate kicking results.
Replays are great when you can see how talented these guys are at conjuring something out of nothing. Darling is relieved to see that one go through. Ruckman awaiting the bounce. The bounce.
Nat Nui really wears his heart on his sleeve. Nat Nui with the football. He kicks the ball. Cripps, just the better man in that contest. He boots it. He takes a strong mark.
Going for goal number 3. Darling just kicked it where he was aiming. He was aiming through the behinds, I think. West Coast by 7 points. He'll be disappointed with that effort. McDonald assesses his options now. He's just trying to find a loose man in the defensive 50. Booted by Jetta. A good mark under the circumstances. Booted by Bug. Strong mark. Frost with the kick. Jones had no chance, but at least he made an attempt. And that ball is out of bounds. Throw in from the boundary line. The ball is returned to play. Gorn outstretches his opponent to win the ruck. Shanks that one. Shuey had no chance, but at least he made an attempt. Passed by McDonald. It's impossible to outplay an opponent you can't outthink. Think about that. Hutchings drags the tackler along before breaking free.
Nat Nui is really starting to get into the right positions on the ground. Sending it on its way. Frost taps it. Hogan hits it. He gets the ball. Nat Nui goes for home. Oh, and he's missed.
That's one area of his game that does need improvement. He's searching for his teammates. McDonald playing on out of the goal square. He steers it out of the defensive 50. Bug with the mark. He spears the ball. He had his eye on the ball all the way and took the mark well. Opportunity for Redden, kicking from about a 30-degree angle here. Chips it down towards half forward. Naitanui gets the upper hand. 40 metres from home. The kick from almost straight in front of the goals. The Eagles get the scoreboard ticking over with that goal. Naitanui sinking his first goal. He's loving that replay, and he's making sure his opponent knows all about it. Naitanui with the goal, and he runs back into position. Both ruckmen have their eyes on the ball. The bounce is straight up and down. Clean tap by Gore. He gains possession. McGovern taps it. Guided down nicely by Redden. Guided down nicely by Shuey. Maynard aims for his man on the ground. Jams it on the boot now. A good mark under the circumstances.
Maston is really good at reading the play out on the field. He just needs to start doing it faster. Cripps with the shot. Cripps, you beauty. The Eagles lead.
I'll put a cork in that goal. That's vintage stuff. And I bet he'll only get better with time. Look at him. He really enjoyed that one. Umpire has the ball, ready for the centre bounce. Gorn with the punch. Perhaps he was trying to audition for the ballet. They've conceded possession. He's got the footy in his hands. These possessions just keep ticking over for McDonald. Low stabbing kick. That was all Lewis. Deft touch from McGovern. Gorn with the tap. He collects the loose ball. Jones dishes it off to the running man. Pinpoint accuracy from Jones. Melbourne won't be happy to see that scoreboard.
Melbourne could just been poor at reading the ball off the packs. They need to get back to basics and try and generate some forward run and carry.
I'll put a cork in that goal. That's vintage stuff. And I bet he'll only get better with time. Jones shows the goal umpire the right signal. The ruckmen steel themselves before the bounce.
Lycett. He's a smart guy, but he's got to keep a cooler head so he can make the right decisions more often. He scoops up the loose ball. Bug hand passes the ball. He almost anticipated just where the pass was going and got there first. He marks the ball. McGovern puts his boot on it. Jones marks the ball.
Kicks it. Lewis with the mark.
When you look at the set shots at goal, there just aren't enough scoring opportunities being created. Get the ball inside 50 and give your forwards a chance to mark. But the Demons' forwards are dangerous anywhere inside 50. They just need to be given a shot. He kicks the ball. Jones takes the mark.
Bumps the pigskin. A good mark under the circumstances. Salem, feeling the pressure, gets the quick kick away. Gets boot to leather. Simply outplayed the opposition there.
He slams that on the boot. Strong mark there.
She puts it on the boot. A favourable bounce. A big kick by Cripps. Clean tap by McDonald, going for goal number 1. Maynard knocks it through for a point. The Eagles by 15 points. He'll be disappointed with that effort. McDonald assesses his options now. He's just trying to find a loose man in the defensive 50. Sends the Sharon on its way. Nelson sweeps on the loose ball and will have a change of possession. West Coast by 16. I would have expected him to nail that. They may have no option but to kick it long up the middle right here. Slams it on the boot. Not sure what he was trying to attempt there, but the ball has changed possession. Shot by Cripps. A clean pickup. Cripps taking a chance at goal. Handballs from the tackle. Nelson aims for his man on the ground. Misjudged the stopping distance there and runs over the line. The Rucks are going at it. Lysette guides it, gets a handball away, hits the running man. Redden runs in, gets the distance. That will settle his nerves. The first goal is always welcome. Redden puts them further in front. And that goal is right off the top shelf for him. Redden with the goal, and he runs back into position. The umpire set to bounce to restart the game.
Lysette, he's just a real workhorse in the ruck, and I reckon his teammates really appreciate his uncomplicated approach to the game. Sending it on its way, he wins the contested mark. Good hand skills there. Melksham picks it up. Sending it on its way, that's a nice strong mark.
Tyson will need to pull something special out here. The 45-degree shot is not too hard. He just has to keep his cool. The Demons are in some real trouble here. That's one area of his game that does need improvement. Schofield waiting for the man to free up. The mark missed by McKenzie. Pedersen feeling the pressure, gets the quick kick away. Misses the goal and goes through for a behind. A wasted opportunity. And behind at this stage will do little to improve their position. That's one area of his game that does need improvement. Schofield looking for a lead. Plays on. And that torp has gone supernova. And that's the half. West Coast 41 to Melbourne 21. Stay tuned for the halftime show. What? There's no halftime show. Seriously. Let's take a look at the stats, Richo.
Melbourne stats not reflecting their poor effort on the scoreboard.
Much appreciated, Richo. It's halftime, which means I can take a breather. The players have had a good break. They should be ready to bring this game home.
Champions keep playing until they get it right.
Shuey somehow manages to get that ball out with all those players around him. McGovern looks hurt. That looks nasty. He'll be rushed to the rooms for medical treatment. Don't think, though, he'll be coming back. Brayshaw gets the tap. Penetrating hand pass. Chip kick along the wing. Tyson has his head down now. Salem takes the mark uncontested. This will have to be his very best kick to score from this range.
McKenzie obviously loves playing for the club. I can't imagine him being anywhere else. Shuey kicks the ball. Hutchings with the mark. He boots it. Maston really forced to earn that mark. He kicks the ball. He marks the ball.
Jams it on the boot. He shouldn't have bothered. They've conceded possession. McDonald sends the ball on its way. No one troubling him there. Kicks. Almost a touch of synchronized swimming about that mark. Minus the peg.
Jones is good, but he doesn't always find that best option while in congestion. He gets it under pressure. Bug kicks the ball. Great hands. He kicks the ball. A good contested mark there.
Jones with a low spearing kick. Boots it. Over the top of the pack.
Shuey kicks it. That's a nice strong mark.
Kicks. Marks.
Melbourne haven't taken many marks inside their 50. They need to be more aggressive and create some room, or they'll find themselves far too behind on the scoreboard. Gaff with the mark. He kicks the ball. He takes a strong mark. Shuey boots it. Brayshaw just wanted it more then.
Jams it on the boot now. The contest, no match for him.
He kicks the ball. Frost with the mark.
Gets boot to high. Oh, you can really tell he loves taking a contested mark. Melksham spills it. Yeo gathers, shoots off the handball. Hearn replies back. Intercept by Tyson. Jones with the pass. Slams it on the boot. The opposition forgot about him, and he takes the easy mark. Salem will have to put everything into this one. Kent has it. Concentration comes out of a combination of confidence and hunger, so they tell me. Kent takes a shot. Melbourne get a goal. Kent sinking his first goal. Alarm bells are sounding for the Demons.
Kent can be very consistent. He does still need to do some more work to make sure he brings his A game to every match.
Lucky we have that goal recorded because it was first rate. Kent happy. The ruckmen giving each other the ice-cold killer stare-downs as they wait for the bounce. Gorn with the mighty fist. I can already tell that's not too good. He's injured. No way he'll come back after an injury like that one. McDonald sends the ball on its way. Deft touch from Melksham. Yeo aims for his man on the ground. Tapped by Hearn. Tyson gains possession. Nicely intercepted by Gav. He has the ball. Slams it on the boot. Strong mark. Jams it on the boot. Oh, you can really tell he loves taking a contested mark. Leclerc will need to pull something special out here. Leclerc shoots it. He's missed the goal. West Coast by 15 points. It's not the score he was looking for.
Well, fortune favours the brave. It's time Melbourne stopped playing safe with their possession and took the game on. Lever kicks it. Jeddah with good strong hands. He slams that on the boot. Frost marks it. Puts boot to ball. Really solid use of the body to outmark his opponent. Strong mark there.
Launched long by Jones. Takes that one strongly. 50 metres from home. Not the easiest of angles, this one. He's taking the shot from about 30 degrees. The ball is thumped towards goal by Kent. Never looked like going through. The Demons just dropped more than 2 goals behind. That's one area of his game that does need improvement. Teammates scrambling to make a lead. Steady hands there as he holds that one. 30 metres from home. Going for goal number 1. A goal for the Demons. 2 goals can bring this back for the Demons. Well, that's what we've come to expect from him. Fantastic goal. Tyson celebrates. The ruckmen steel themselves before the bounce. The bounce is dead straight. Nat Nui with the punch. Clean hands with a difficult bouncing ball. Big man does nicely. Cleanly picked up. Redden has his head down now. A mark by Lever.
Lever's just a real slippery customer if you give him any space. Great hands. Scarlett boots it. Brayshaw gets the mark without contest. He's got the footy now. Lewis picks up the loose ball. It gets tapped. The ball is tapped. Gawn with the football.
The umpire to ball it up. Naitanui with the mighty fist. Tapped by Frost. McDonald bumps. He receives the handball. Dowling kicks from the pack. Here's a chance for Cripps. Low spearing kick. Wins the hardball. Bumps the ball. What a strong mark. He boots it. Unbelievable. The Eagles with a healthy gap on the scoreboard, leading Melbourne 48-34. Oh, he'll be loving that goal when he sees it in the highlights package. Dowling happy. Ruckman awaiting the bounce. The umpire has bounced the ball. Deft touch from Gawn. He has the ball. Nelson picks up the bouncing ball. The ball spills to Hearn. There's been a lot to enjoy in the third quarter. The scores are the Eagles 48, Melbourne 34.
The Eagles have all the momentum going into the last quarter. The Demons need to respond, initiate some different options to wrestle this match back.
Time to see if there's anything interesting in amongst the stats.
In terms of marking, neither team looks to have an advantage over the other. The Eagles and the Demons are close in handballs. Neither team appears to have a distinct advantage.
Hadn't thought of it quite like that, Richard. It's time for the final quarter.
You're never a loser until you quit trying.
Gawn really gets onto this one. Dishes it off by hand. Naitanui doesn't waste that opportunity. Frost gets a nice bump from Cripps. Handballs to the running man. A mark by Jetta. Bumps the big skin. A good mark under the circumstances. Gawn with the kick. He had his eye on the ball all the way and took the mark well.
Look, the Demons haven't been able to set up many shots at goal, but I'm not sure that's the forward's fault. The ball has been coming in way too slow. You can't expect your forward to kick a winning total that way. Redden boots it. Shuey with real good use of the body. He kicks the ball. Great move to be able to work into an uncontested position.
Takes it well. Sends it on its way. He wins the contest. He'll need his Saturday or Sunday best from here. Jones on a 45-degree angle. It's just a question of accuracy. Nice hands. Almost in the bag from this position, you would think. Tyson pulls the trigger with the ball sailing for goal. The Demons trailing, but they can still easily catch up from here.
Tyson needs to gain a more familiar and consistent goal-kicking routine. And when he does that, he will be rewarded with more accurate kicking results.
He's putting on a masterclass with goals like that. Tyson happy. The ruckmen giving each other the ice-cold killer stare-downs as they wait for the bounce. Gawn not even close to getting a hit out. He might have to take a leaf out of the Karate Kid and sweep the knee. Guided down nicely by Gawn. Tapped by Maynard. The ball spills to Lacroix. Down goes Naitanui. Naitanui in no hurry as he prepares for the kick. 40 metres out. Get back in from this position. The Eagles add one to their tally. The second goal for Naitanui. West Coast lead the Demons. Well, that's what we've come to expect from him. Fantastic goal. You can see it on his face. He's happy with that effort. The ruckmen giving each other the ice-cold killer stare-downs as they wait for the bounce. Gorn taps. Has it now. McGovern with the tap. The loose ball picked up. Darling plays it off by hand. Gets off a wobbly kick. Stuck the mitts out and held on to it. Pedersen slams it on the boot. Lewis gets the upper hand.
Look, Melbourne haven't been able to set up many shots at goal, but I'm not sure that's the forward's fault. The ball has been coming in way too slow. You can't expect your forward to kick a winning total that way. Tyson shoots for goal. It's going. Tyson goes long and gets the goal. The Demons trail the Eagles.
Replays are great when you can see how talented these guys are at conjuring something out of nothing. Congratulated by his teammates. You can feel the intensity build as both ruckmen prepare for the bounce. Naitanui got a fist on it. Hutchings is able to squeeze a kick through the pad. Heads for the boundary line. He had his eye on the ball all the way and took the mark well. A chance for both teams to set up as the ball crosses the line. The throw is accurate.
Naitanui is superb with his ruck work. Once his eyes are locked onto the ball, there's little chance he won't get a fist to it. Naitanui gains the loose ball. Shuey gets possession.
Umpire not having a bar of that and signalling for a ball up.
A good hit out there, takes possession. It's in his possession. It takes a strong mark.
40 metres from home. Cripps will have earned his paycheck if he converts this one. Nice work from Cripps. That's number 2. The Eagles leads by 14.
Cripps is a smart guy, but he's got to keep a cooler head so he can make the right decisions more often.
I got to say, that's even a better goal the second time around. He loves it. The ruckmen giving each other the ice-cold killer stare-downs as they wait for the bounce.
The Demons needs to do a better job and gain more clearances at the moment. They're getting absolutely smashed in the contest. It's really starting to show on the scoreboard. The ball is tapped. Kennedy gets it off the ground. Brost brought him down, holding the ball. Brost kicks it. He marks the ball.
Gets boot to leather. Great grab.
Jones, he's not the biggest threat on the field, but he can make his opponent accountable, and he requires a watchful eye at times. Kent getting into position for the kick. He gets it under pressure. Salem taking aim.
Gets boot to leather. He misses the mark. Right now he looks like a man in a darkened room trying to discover where all the furniture is. Melbourne trailing, but they can still easily catch up from here. The kick is about as straight as a shopping trolley, and it's a goal. He's happy with that effort, and so he should be. Both ruckmen have their eyes on the ball. Here's the bounce. Huge leap. He's got the footy in his hands. He gets tackled as he hands it off, finding the running player. Lecrac is starting to get a lot of the football. Jeddick gets the ball. Lecrac throws the ball. Free kick. A lovely drop punt. Great mark.
Gaff is really starting to get into the right positions on the ground. He takes a strong mark. He kicks the ball. Jeddah picks up the loose ball. Maynard collects it. The ball is scooped up. He heads into home. Nice interception. Kennedy gets the hand pass. A goal to West Coast.
West Coast lead the Demons 66-52. That replay shows just how good that goal was. He's excited about that one. Umpire has the ball, ready for the centre bounce. Play set without a touch. The clearance by McDonald. The ball came out of the pack like a wet salmon. Now back to Redden. The contest, no match for him. Not sure what he was trying to attempt there, but the ball has changed possession. Intercept by Darling. Kennedy aims for his man on the ground. Jeddick with clean hands for a difficult bouncing ball. Dishes it off to the running player. Buck dodging for no reason at all. Lewis puts it on the boot. Pedersen has it. A short handball. They can't seem to maintain possession. They simply handed it over. Brayshaw going through his routine. Unfortunately, they mowed the grass very short tactically this week. Going for goal number 1. To be generous, you'd say he was just wide of the mark with that shot. Big trouble for the Demons. They need to kick a few now. It's not the score he was looking for. Schofield will take his time. He doesn't want to see it turn over and come back straight over his head. McKenzie kicks the ball out of the 50. Hutchings marks. A desperate kick there. Jeddick taps it. He keeps it alive despite the traffic around him. Hunt boots it. West Coast are victorious. What were your thoughts on the match, Richo?
That's just heartbreaking for Melbourne. So close yet so far at the final siren. They can take solace from this loss, however, and look to rebound next time they take the field. They will hurt for now, though.
Hadn't thought of it quite like that, Richo. Final scores are 66 to 53. Thanks for joining us, Richo, but that's all we have time for.
Well, thanks for having me. That's all we have time for. We'll see you next time.